In the heart of a green and lively forest, there lived a little bunny named Benny. Benny had soft brown fur and a twitchy nose that never stopped moving. Although he was small, Benny dreamed of being a hero, just like the ones in the bedtime stories his grandmother used to tell. One sunny afternoon, Benny was hopping through the forest, enjoying the fresh scent of wildflowers, when he heard a loud cry for help. He froze in place, his long ears standing upright. The sound was coming from the direction of the river. Curious and a little nervous, Benny followed the sound. When he reached the riverbank, he saw a small squirrel named Sally clinging to a branch in the middle of the rushing water. The branch wobbled dangerously, and Sally looked terrified. "Help! I can't swim," she squeaked. Benny's heart pounded. The river's current was strong, and Benny knew he couldn't swim either, but he couldn't just leave Sally there. Taking a deep breath, Benny ran back into the forest, looking for something to help. He spotted a sturdy vine hanging from a tall tree and quickly gnawed through it with his sharp teeth. Grabbing the vine, he hurried back to the river. "Sally, catch this!" Benny shouted, tossing one end of the vine toward her. Sally reached out and grabbed it just as the branch she was holding snapped. "Hold on tight," Benny yelled, pulling the vine with all his strength. His small paws dug into the muddy ground as he tugged and tugged. After a few moments, Sally was safely back on the riverbank, shivering but unharmed. "Oh, Benny, you saved me. Thank you so much," Sally cried, hugging him tightly. Benny smiled shyly. "I'm just glad you're safe," he said. Word of Benny's bravery spread quickly through the forest. The animals, big and small, gathered to hear the story of how the little bunny saved Sally from the rushing river. They cheered and clapped for Benny, who felt both proud and a little embarrassed by all the attention. Later that evening, Benny sat under a large oak tree, watching the stars twinkle in the sky. His grandmother hopped over and sat beside him. "You were very brave today, Benny," she said, her eyes twinkling with pride. Benny shrugged. "I was scared, Grandma. I didn't feel brave," his grandmother smiled. "Being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means doing what's right, even when you are. Today, you proved that you have the heart of a true hero." Benny thought about her words and smiled. He realized that being a hero wasn't about being the biggest or the strongest. It was about helping others, no matter how scared you felt. From that day on, Benny became known as Benny the Brave Bunny, and he continued to help anyone in need, earning the respect and admiration of all the forest creatures.